Hello, Planeswalkers. Welcome to One Pack Magic, where we open One Pack Magic cards. And it is Mystery Pack Monday, so we must also ask one of the great mysteries of the universe. Like, if you hit yourself in the face and it hurts, does that mean you're weak or strong? I don't know. Someone test that. Hey guys, got a mystery pack from Legit MTG, hashtag not sponsored. But so far, this pack's been pretty good. I mean, I got a few repeats, but I mean, that's like opening a booster box anyway. Alright, so these are the rarer of the two. There we go. Alright, starting off, we got Auramancer from Core 2012. Wow, that's over a decade ago. More than a decade, actually. Oddly enough, from Rebecca Gay, who they currently released a secret drop of her art. So, everything's come full circle. Just, if you ever follow her on Instagram, just beware. Dicks everywhere. She is an artist, so. I mean, it's really great. She's a great artist. I love her. She's fantastic. But still, it's like, you go from magic, which is this, to her personal stuff, which is adult. Anyways, 2 and white, human wizard, 2/2. When Auramancer enters the battlefield, you may return target enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. Things are messed up. Vault Skyward. It's a single blue from, I think that's just Mirrodin Besieged. That's the first one. Anyway, instant. Target creature gains flying until end of turn. Untap it. Quicksilver Behemoth. Ooh. Oh, this is... it's from the Mirrodin block. I just can't remember which icon that is. Anyway, 6 and a blue beast. 4/5. Affinity for artifacts. This spell costs 1 less to play for each artifact you control. So if you got 6 on the field, this is a 1-drop. When Quicksilver Beast attacks or blocks, return to its owner's hand at the end of combat. Return it only if it's in play. So, you can't, like, return it in the graveyard. I mean, one shot and then he goes back, so that's kind of meh. Loathsome Chimera from Theros Beyond Death, obviously. 2 and a green, Chimera, 4/1, with Escape for 4 and a green. Exile 4 and a green, exile 3 other cards from your graveyard. You may cast a spell from your graveyard for its escape cost. Loathsome Chimera escapes with a 1/1 counter on it. So it becomes 5/2. But exile 3 other creature cards, and it really makes sense. Epic Confrontation from Dragons of Tykeer. Okay, there we go. So I remember one. It was one of those. Anyway, 1 and a green sorcery. Target creature you control gets +1/+2 until end of turn. It fights target creature you don't control. Each deals damage equal to its power to the other. No matter the timeline, some legends will endure. Merchant of the Veil. 2 and a red human peasant from Throne of Eldraine. 2/3. Pay 2 and a red, discard a card, draw a card. Haggle, it's got an instant. Single red, instant adventure, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Cycle. Cycle for red, essentially. Then exile this card, you may cast this creature later from exile. Or you can just forget him, whatever. Soul Reaper of Mogis from Theros Beyond Death. 2 and a black, enchantment. Minotaur Shaman. 2/3. 2 and a black, sacrifice creature, draw a card. Simple enough. Welding Sparks. This is from one of the Commander decks, but it was originally from Kaladesh. There we go. Because it's Chandra's mom, yeah. 2 and a red, instant, Welding Sparks deals X damage to target creature, where X is 3 plus the number of artifacts you control. Yeah. Kaladesh was a big artifact-heavy deck. Artifact-heavy world. Very steampunk. Grim Physician From Theros Beyond Death, single black, zombie, 1/1. When Grim Physician dies, target creature an opponent controls gets -1/-1 until end of turn. You can essentially nuke it from... It's a free nuke spell if you want it to be. Rumbling Sentry. 3 white from Theros Beyond Death. The giant, 3/6. Not that big of a giant. When Rumbling Sentry enters the battlefield, scry 1. Well, I guess he's just coming out. Saddled Rhymestag. This is from Modern Horizons 1. 1 in the green, elk, 2/2. Saddled Rhymestag gets +2/+2 as long as you have another creature enter the battlefield under your control this turn. Throat Seeker. Sorry, not my throat. Also from Modern Horizons 1. 2 in a black, Vampire Ninja. Ooh, that's down dangerous. 3/2. Unblocked attacking ninjas you control have lifelink. So activate Ninjutsu and you get free life. Battle Screech. Modern Horizons 1. 2 white sorcery. Create 2 1/1 white bird creatures. Tokens with flying. Flashback. Tap 3 untapped white creatures you control. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its flashback cost, then exile it. So if you got another bird, you can just tap 3, bring 2 more birds in, and then whoop, bye-bye birdie. We got a zombie token from War of the Spark. Planes from War of the Spark. Oof, that is definitely war right there. And we got Precursor Golem from Modern Masters 2. I think it was Modern Masters 2. 5-drop Artifact Golem, 3/3. When Precursor Golem enters the battlefield, put 2 3/3 colorless Golem artifact creature tokens onto the battlefield. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell that targets only a single Golem, that player copies that spell for each other Golem that spell could target. Each copy targets a different one of these Golems. So you've got 3 3/3s and you hit one of them, boom. You can basically hit all of them. Like, say, for example, I think I have a target thing in here somewhere. There you go. Epic Confrontation, target creature, and then hits all 3 of them. Then all 3 have to fight one they don't. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do with that. That's your 1-pack combo right there. Out of this. Precursor Golem, and then Epic Confrontation. So, anyway, let's do the rundown. First off, yes, I would play that. I mean, it's a 5-drop, but you get 3 creatures. And you get to, like, make all 3 of them nasty. So that's pretty good. I will do that one. Definitely would play that one. This one's good. Its flashback cost makes it even better. Because you can pay 4, bring out 2 white, 2 creatures, then tap 3 creatures you have in play, which if you're up to that point, you should have more than 2, and then put more birds into play. So that's pretty good. Yeah. Even with that cost, it's pretty good. If you had a really good ninja deck, I think this might be I don't know, maybe from one of the Kamisawa blocks. It'd have to be because unblock attacking ninjas. So did a ninjutsu deck really good. Well, I mean, Neon Dynasty has brought back ninjutsu, so that might actually be pretty good for those. Well, it's green. You always have creatures coming in when you're playing green, so yeah, I mean, becomes a 4/4 every round. Can't, 2-drop that becomes a 4/4 next round. Can't beat that. That's a good wall. Let's just put it that way. It's a pretty expensive wall. You get to scry, and you only get to scry, so I wouldn't take it in a draft, but like this, if I were just opening packs, I could probably find some use for it. This one's, especially turn 1, that one's pretty good. And somebody dies for whatever reason, like, oh, I gotta block your 2/2, takes 1, and then that creature gets a 1/1, and it's a 0/0 now, so it's out. Fun times. Fun times with stacking damage. Also good if you're an artifact heavy deck, especially with March of the Machine, the Phyrexian block. Let's just call it that, the Phyrexian block. Brothers War, March of the Machine. Wait, what was it? Brothers War, Phyrexia, March of the Machine, all that. Get you some of those, throw them in a red deck, and you can really do some damage. Well, you don't have to tap him, so you could just sack as many creatures as you want, as long as you got the mana. I think I got a card recently that reduces activation costs, so that makes him a little more nastier. Reduce that down to one black mana, and oof, you could really start cycling. I like the Haggle. His other ability, it's a 2/3 for 3, and you have to pay 3 to cycle. So, I might throw him in just to use that. Just put him in exile, and then couple it with, a couple of cards that say, oh, creatures in exile do this, this, and this. So, make it a little easier. Like I said, that's good, especially with green. Boost someone's, power and defense and then attack. So, I don't know. I mean, that's pretty good cost. As is. I mean, yeah, it takes one hit to take them out, but like I said, if you made an exile heavy deck where like exile influences the board, then this would be pretty good. Otherwise, it becomes a 5/2, so it's all right. I would have to build a deck involving it to make it useful. Let's just put it that way. Well, I mean, if you got enough artifacts out, it's a really good deal for 1 blue. But you still have to wait a turn. And then once it attacks or blocks, I mean, hell, even if it blocks, it goes back to your hand. So, like I said, the affinity for artifacts is the only thing that makes it worth it. Otherwise, not so much. We got some things going on here. Actually, yeah, that's really nice. 1 blue to give a creature flying and untap it, so it could, like, attack something else. Pretty good. Well, it's Auramancer. If you got an white is pretty good for enchantments. White, blue. So if you got a deck involving it, boom, there you go. Put her out, get your enchantment back. Especially one that's, like, really nasty when it comes into play, but, like, it has to leave play to do something else. So, yeah, this is the MVP. That was Mystery Pack Monday. One of these days I'm just going to do a complete week of mystery packs, just to save some money. And also other stuff. But in any case, I will see you tomorrow. Have a magical day.